Hello Cheryl, it's Luke DeWee here, Bayfield Ford Lincoln. I just want to do a quick personalized walk around video of the 2019 Lincoln MKC that we have here on our used lot. I just want to, like I said, want to do a quick personalized walk around video for you, just showing you the vehicle itself, just so you know it's here, it's me, I'm a real person. I'm touching and feeling for you in terms of the vehicle. And really what I wanted to do is just talk a little bit about some features that it comes with. So this one is the MKC Select. Comes with a 2.0 liter turbocharged engine. One thing to know with Lincoln, really it's the big thing with Lincoln is their personalized experience when you get into the vehicle. It feels like it's yours. You can, from the memory seating, you get in it and you sit down, and because the vehicle remembers that it's you as the driver, whether it's number 1, number 2, or number 3, you get in and it automatically adjusts everything to how it was for you right from where you left off the last time you were in the car. It's their craftsmanship, to the smallest thing is their stitching. You look at all the panels that are connected, everything's very tight. Everything looks like it's supposed to work together with itself. To even their wood trim. One thing that I just recently learned actually, and I found actually pretty interesting, but just cool, just nice to know kind of thing. So one, they use real wood for their wood trim. They do a very, very, very light stain on them so that you really see the grain of the wood throughout. The other thing is that throughout every single panel is all carved from the same tree. And whenever let's say you get a scuff on this and you want to get it replaced, Lincoln actually has another 2 pieces of every single panel within the vehicle, so that when you do want to get it replaced, they actually replace whatever panel it is that you are trying to replace with wood trim that's from the exact same tree that these ones were made in. So it'll have the same pattern and everything. Now getting into it, you got your powered windows, locks, and mirrors with power folding mirrors. Again, memory seating for up to 3 drivers. You get your premium leather, heated front seats, heated rear seats, as well as your touchscreen display. It's going to give you your heated steering wheel display on here. You won't see that down here. You have to go into your actual settings. It's going to settings and climate, to the display screen in climate. It'll be in there, or on your home screen. It also does pop up as well. And again, that's heating your entire steering wheel for you. For us being in Canada, that's a very great feature. It's very common as well, just being with our cold Canadian winters. You also have your cruise control and Bluetooth controls here on the steering wheel. So cruise controls here, all your Bluetooth and voice recognition controls here. 2 customizable screens here in your cluster. So one you can do for all like your entertainment, your compass, phone, all that kind of stuff, speedometer. And then over here on the left hand side, you actually have all your trip functions, all your fuel economy and fuel consumption, any driver assist, so traction controls you can turn on and off, intelligent all-wheel drive, which you can actually have that so it displays for you, so it shows you where it's distributing the power. And then when you go into your settings, this is a very cool feature. So drive control, you can adjust the handling within actual, like once you're in drive in your actual shifter. So if you go handling and drive, you can actually switch it from comfort, normal, and sport. Currently right now it's in sport. But one thing is, so for comfort, this actually adjusts pretty much everything from your steering, how tight or soft your steering is, your suspension, and then as well your throttle, so the responsiveness of your acceleration. So comfort, it's great for when you're driving on the highway, long distance, very, very smooth, subtle steering. It's great, again, for driving on the highway because you're just doing very subtle adjustments. The other thing would be suspension. You're going, about 100 to 120 kilometers average to what people will be traveling on the, on the 400 or so. Going over any type of bump on the highway going at that speed, you're going to feel it with a tighter suspension. So the comfort mode softens your suspension so you barely even feel it. It makes your ride that much more comfortable. And then another great thing when you're driving through the city, or you want to just have some fun in the back roads, put it in sport mode, and that actually allows you to go around corners nice and tight, quick. It's peppier. You feel everything that the car is doing, from any bumps it's hitting, any cracks in the road, anything like that. You feel everything. So it depends on what you want to use it for. And then normal is just a balance between the two. The car just does it for you. So it's a very great feature. This one also does have the panoramic Vista roof as well. And then a really nice feature I like is the auto hold feature. If you're in a drive-through, let's say, of Tim Hortons, you're waiting to get up to the speaker to take your order, put the auto hold feature on, come to a complete stop, you can actually let go of your of the brake, and the car will actually hold your vehicle there, like as if you were holding on the brake. So it helps with, you know, stopping your leg from hurting and cramping. And then when you do want to go forward, you just lightly tap the gas, and then it'll release the brakes like as if you were releasing off the brake, and then you tap the gas based on how quickly you want to go, as you would normally. And then when you come up to the speaker to order your actual, you know, coffee, you tap on the brake, come to a complete stop, and then release the brake, and it's still going to hold you there. So as long as that function's on, it's always going to hold you in the stopped position once you come to a complete stop. So you don't have to hold the brake the entire time. You just hold the brake until you come to a complete stop and then let go. And then when you want to move forward, you just tap the gas. It's a very great feature when I have driven the Lincolns, because I don't own one myself, but when I have driven them places, I use that feature all the time, even when I'm in traffic on the 400. It is absolutely wonderful. This one is the used one, so it does have, now it's pretty much brand new. It wasn't driven for that long. It's got 7,900 kilometers on it, and to my understanding, the person bought this vehicle because they obviously wanted the craftsmanship and all that stuff, and then when they bought it, I guess they must have realized that it wasn't the right size. Now, I wasn't the salesperson that dealt with them, but this is what I'm assuming, only because when they brought this vehicle back, they actually instead bought a Ford Edge, which kind of, to me, just tells me that they couldn't afford going up to the MKX or Nautilus, so they decided to go to the Edge because it was bigger than the MKC, and the new Edge still has like pretty nice, you know, luxurious features to it. So it's basically brand new. You're just getting it at the price of a used vehicle. So other than that, if you have any questions at all or concerns and you can't get a hold of your sales consultant, Rick Hamilton, please feel free to give me a call or reply to my email at the number below. Also, I know you came from Car Gurus because you saw this vehicle there. One thing I want to ask, if you could send me your email, your actual email address, only because Car Gurus sends us their own email, and we're only allowed to send you up to 4 emails. So after we send you 4 emails, even if you reply to us, we can't send you another email. It won't go through. So it'll just be easier if we actually have your email, if that's okay. I understand if not, though. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.